Today we're at GWTA, that's the Goldsboro-Wayne Transportation Authority on Carolina Street here in Goldsboro, talking to Fred Fontana, the director here. And Fred, I understand you got some news. What's going on?
Well, it's exciting news.
Okay.
Starting on February 6th, we are going to be expanding 3 of our routes. The blue, the purple, and the green route. Those are our 3 most popular routes. The last bus, right now our buses normally stop at 6:30 in the evening, but the last buses will now be going till 8:30 in the evening.
So you're expanding the times, not necessarily the local.
Right, the route itself will be the same, but we'll be adding a 7:30 trip in the evening, a 6:30 trip and a 7:30 trip in the evening.
Well, that's great. Now, what brought this on? Why are you doing this?
Well, this is the most exciting part, because normally we come up with crazy ideas and ourselves.
Yeah, I know you pretty well, Fred, and you do. So what's going on?
This one was actually started by the public. Last spring, we do our customer satisfaction surveys, and we asked them, what would you like us to do, different or new? And one of the concerns that the public said was they would like us to have the buses operating later in the evening.
Okay.
Well, also the city council, the mayor, he had held a couple of community meetings, and at the community meetings, one of the items brought up was they would like to see bus service later in the evening. So city council gave us a green light to try it for 3 months. And we looked at the whole system, but right now we're just going to be doing it on the purple, blue, and green. Those are our 3 most popular routes.
Okay, the purple, the blue, and the green. Let's talk about these routes now. Let's take a look here at what we have. What do we have in the purple?
In the purple, we're looking at Slocum and some of the major housing areas, Seymour Homes and Lincoln Homes. Those are some of our major clusters of where a lot of our riders live.
And I see it goes from Center Street out to Slocum.
It goes out Walnut, goes past Piggly Wiggly, which is one of the major stops as well. So folks can do some shopping later in the evening.
That's good.
But also the blue route, which goes up and down Ash Street, it then goes down Spence Avenue in front of Walmart, and Walmart there on Spence Avenue is probably our #1 location where folks want to go. And then it goes out to New Hope, and then around Central Heights. That's another area where a lot of the residents in that area asked us to extend the bus service. And then it comes down or goes around and does Berkeley Common Shopping Center and then the Berkeley Mall and comes back into town. So that's a very popular route for folks that are doing shopping and so forth. And then the green route, which goes by the hospital and the community college.
Right.
We've talked to the folks at the college. They have some evening activities that we would like folks to be able to participate at. So those are pretty much the 3 right now. And if they prove really popular and we get some requests for the other 2 routes, we'll see what city council would like us to do.
Okay, now we have the purple, the blue, and the green.
Right.
And those are the only routes that are where you're extending hours.
Right, we're extending those Monday through Friday, starting February 6th. So the other 2 routes will remain the same.
All right, now the other 2 routes would be the gold, or is that yellow?
No, it's yellow and red.
Yellow and red. Now, the red goes out to Walmart at Rosewood.
Yeah, Walmart on Rosewood, but if you want to go to Walmart, you're going to have to go to the one on the blue route.
Well, it costs you just the same to go to Spence as it does to Rosewood.
That's right, but we want the public really taking this opportunity, because the city council has told us that if the ridership does not prove to be what we're hoping it would be, then the experiment or the trial period will end on May the 6th, and everything will go back to ending at 6:30 in the evening.
Okay, Fred, it currently is 6:30. That's the time now, right?
That's right. All the buses run until 6:30 in the evening.
So right now you're going to extend it 1 hour.
We're going to extend it 2 hours.
2 hours. That's what I meant to say.
6:30 is the last bus coming in here, but there'll be one departing at 6:30 and then another one departing at 7:30. One thing that we'll also do, we run the what they call ADA van service for folks that are physically unable to ride the buses. That van service will also be expanded until 8:30 in the evening for folks that cannot ride the bus.
Now, that's great. Now, I might mention that not only is Walmart out here, but we've got the college, and you mentioned some evening classes at the college, evening activities.
Right.
And Wayne Memorial Hospital.
Right. Folks may be going to visit folks that are in the hospital, go in after work, and they can't, they don't have an opportunity to go during the daytime. So that gives them 2 more hours to go and visit somebody, or if they've got an afternoon doctor's appointment, because there's a lot of doctor's offices in that location as
Right,
well.
but now we also, and you know what I'm always thinking about food, there's several restaurants along these routes as well, right?
Well, that's exactly right. There's a lot of restaurants, particularly around the Berkeley Mall and up and down Berkeley Boulevard. So, go out and grab something to eat, and you'll have time to get back home.
Okay, very good, Fred. And if anyone has any questions about this, are the new schedules being printed? Or?
Right now, we're not going to be reprinting schedules because of the expense involved.
Until we know it's for sure.
Until we know it's for sure. But you could call our office at 919-736-1374 to get information. And we'll be posting this information on our website, ridegwta.com.
RIDEGWTA.com. That's RIDE. GWTA.com. .com.
You got it.
All right. 919-736-1374.
That's correct.
All right. Fred Fontana with GWTA. That's the Goldsboro-Wayne Transportation Authority. Thank you, Fred.
Thank you. Thank you very much.